Trap family, you know what time it is. It's time to get your listen on. No matter how you feeling in the world right now, you know what's going to make you feel even better? Get some good sound in your ears with Raycon. Listen, sometimes you need upbeat music to pump up to before you see people or to stay calm with some meditation, all right? Raycon.com. Make sure you get you some. Listen, they have a 32-hour battery life, so you can listen to what you want when you want for a really long time. I put them in. I've been listening for 32 hours straight, all right? 32 hours of music. They sound good. I'm telling you, I approve of these. And some of these headphones, they hurt when you put them in your ear. Not these, man. They got the gel tips. It feels good. So listen, create your own soundtrack with Raycon right now. Listeners can get 15% off Raycon order by going to buyraycon.com/trap. All right? That's buyraycon.com/trap to save 15% on Raycons. Buyraycon.com/trap. So go ahead and get you some. They feel good. They hear good. And listen, that's all you need for the summer, and that's all you need for the winter, the spring, and the fall. Get you some Raycons, y'all. What's up, Trap House? Are you in need of some help? But guess what? We got that for you. That's right. It's BetterHelp, the only place with licensed professional counselors who specialize in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma. If you're going through any of those things, I've went through those things. We've went through those things. I'm sure Mike has had some trauma after his butt tattoo that he got going on, but it's okay. BetterHelp is here to talk about that, guys. Listen, send a message to your counselor anytime. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. All right, so if you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor, BetterHelp.com/traphouse. Over 1 million people have taken a charge on their mental health, and you want to be a part of that. So make sure you visit BetterHelp.com/traphouse. Get you some help. Listen, guys, do you need some weekend travel shorts or shirts? Well, guess what? Mack Weldon has got that for you. All right. For weekend travels both near and far, their silver knit polo and radius shorts are the perfect high-tech, highly packable combo. And you need a good combo when you're traveling. I know I do. That's why I use Mack Weldon. That's why I have a nice, perfectly combo pair of wardrobe when I get out and I get on the road and I get to it. All right. So make sure you tap in with Mack Weldon, because it makes it easy for you to dress for work, leisure, and play, or wherever your summer takes you, or your fall or your winter. Whatever you need, Mack Weldon got it. Buy some time this summer with Mack Weldon Daily Wear System for 20% off your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com/trap. Enter promo code TRAP. That's MackWeldon.com/TRAP. Promo code TRAP for 20% off. Mack Weldon, radically efficient wardrobe. Get you some Mack Weldon, and we out. Peace.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we be tripping.
Welcome to the trap. Where we joke and rap. Gut busting laughs. Hand slapping laps.
Girl slapping loud.
Get you through your day. And it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm your homeboy, host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam.
Yerp.
I got Mexican Mike Mendez mixing on a Monday.
Yo.
What's up, dog?
What up?
All right, y'all. We're going to get straight into the shit today, because we in here setting up, and we talk about tattoos, and, Cam was talking about when he got a chest tattoo, and Mike was like, oh, I got a chest tattoo, too, and he talking about the pain. I'm talking about how I want to get this Nefertiti tattoo on my chest. And Mike just calmly goes, yeah, it's like the tattoo I got on my ass. Wait, hold on.
So you have Nefertiti on your ass.
No. I got something.
Okay.
My first tattoo ever was on my ass.
Was this a joke?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was with somebody who was getting a tattoo, and the guy that was there was like, anyone else want one? And I offered him a certain amount of money, and he did it.
But, does anybody else want one doesn't mean does anybody else want one on their ass.
No, but I was actually 16 at the time, so
What did you get?
I got your name, which is YOURNAME.
That's like KT.
We have a homeboy. He put that on his pelvis.
Oh yeah.
It's like right below his belly, so he'll go up to girls and he'll be like, I got your name on my stomach. And they're like, what?
I said the same shit, just on my ass, yeah.
So you was pulling down your pants so they could see?
I mean, it's not on my fucking crack. It's like right above my cheek. It's right here.
It's on the right cheek.
It's on the left. Yeah, no right cheek. Yeah,
So if you was stripping, then like you'd be
Yup.
killing it right now.
killing it.
Damn, man, Mike Mendez with the tattoo on the ass cheek. You a wild boy, Mike. That was the one that hurt the most.
Nah, the one that would hurt the most was probably on my rib. I got that big old dog.
You see where the nose part of the dog is?
Yeah,
That's where it hurts the most. 'Cause I got my ribs done, and right here,
that's where
most
it's at.
painful of all my
Yeah.
tattoos. Right
Ribs, the back of the knee.
there. The rib is not bad. The actual rib is not bad.
Yeah.
It's right here on that
Yeah.
stomach.
You got anything on your back?
on my back?
Yeah, do you got anything on your
Shoulder
back?
blades.
Yeah, that's where mine hurt. The shoulder blade.
Nah, I ain't got no back.
I got right there on the blade part. That's where it get hot, and you be like, hey, brother, slow down. Like,
It's on your right.
right and left. Because
You got it at the same time.
Yeah, because it's walk by faith, not by sight. And so when he got it around the same part of the blade, I was like, hey, man.
That's a perfect place for it because you can't see it. So it's
That's why I
literally
put
not by sight. Like,
that's why I put it there.
My second tattoo was on my lip.
So you is wild.
I know that
boy.
one hurt.
Yeah, that shit
Nah,
look like it hurt.
actually, not at all. Lip tattoo, didn't feel it.
Okay.
Nothing.
I'm good.
I don't know what it is, but you don't feel it.
What's it say?
Bite me.
Mike, you borderline. Mike, you doing things different. Mike is who you take to a Vegas festival
Yep.
and just you do something wild.
Find you whatever you
He's the
need.
type to get a penis piercing.
What's it called? The Prince Charles?
Yeah,
Oh, man, I could
That-
never.
not that-
I could
that-
never. I could
I
never.
couldn't.
Nah, that's not. We'll, when we get to the penis section of the podcast,
Oh yeah, we have a penis section.
yeah, we got a whole penis section. But I want to talk about something I seen literally this morning coming from the gym, and I'm riding in where we have a Wendy's on our street, and there's a fat ass billboard that's always different things on the billboard and stuff like that. So I'm looking, I'm at the stoplight, I'm looking, I'm like, this not real. Then it got a website. I'm like, is this real? But it says Cris, as in the name Cris, P, middle name, Poultry. So I'm like, okay, somebody got a joke or something like that. But it's Cris P Poultry Law, I believe. And it should be put Cris P Poultry Lawyer. He's a lawyer that you can go to if you get a bad chicken sandwich. And so I said, wait, what?
like you get food poisoning or something?
Yeah, I
Or-
guess like if it's not crispy enough, if it ain't.
This can't be real.
I'm looking at it. Hold on, I literally got it pulled up. I'll tell you exactly the website to go to, Mike. It says, chickensandwichlawyer.com. And we'll play this. It's a YouTube bit. If you go down, he has a video right there. If you click that, you'll hear the audio.
Has your chicken sandwich been too dry, too bland, or just plain
This is a skit.
joyless?
This ain't
then
real.
you need a
This can't be
powerful
real.
chicken sandwich lawyer. Call me, Cris P Poultry, chicken sandwich attorney at law. I'll fight to make sure you get the chicken sandwich you deserve. Order in the court. A dry, tasteless chicken sandwich? Objection! I deal with chicken sandwich justice every day, and I promise I can get you the joyful chicken sandwich you deserve, like the crispy, juicy, tasty chicken witch from Jollibee.
Yeah, it's a skit.
But but the billboard is so big that I was like, what if this was what if this?
Look, it did what it's supposed to do.
It did.
Great
It got me here.
advertisement.
It got me here, but I was just laughing because the shit was so huge. Like, 'cause that's not a small billboard right there. And I'm like, they paid some advertising for this, and so I was like, I got to go to this website. But I was like, what if they had lawyers for when you, for example, when we was in Atlanta and we looked at their restaurant and we knew good and well what we was getting. What if they had lawyers for when you go to a bad restaurant? You go
But look,
you hit the.
it's not gonna work. Free
Yeah.
will. It's my fault I went there.
It is.
Ain't nothing tell me to
but
go
what
there.
if they advertising that they food? You know what I'm saying? It's false advertisement.
Every restaurant say they food good. So and then it's so subjective. It could be great to someone else and bad to me. I would never
That's
win.
very true.
I would never
that's
win.
very true. But that shit was not it. That
And
shit
then I
was-
would spend more money than I actually did at the restaurant.
And speaking of Cris P Poultry, you remember chicken sandwiches?
See, here's the thing why I was going to support this guy if it
Yeah.
was real, because I was a chicken sandwich fiend.
Chicken sandwich
and
would
I
be
agree
good.
with him. I don't want a bad chicken sandwich. And
definitely
yes,
don't.
I do remember. And them shits used to be
Them shits
the joy
slap.
of my life.
Now, if you could choose between a chicken sandwich,
Yes.
a burger, or like a good ass fried fish sandwich, are you going with a chicken sandwich?
Because when I was eating everything and I would go to places that
Yeah.
sell burgers, I
Yeah.
would always get the chicken sandwich. I was just a chicken sandwich ass.
We have
Nigga, I
that's not stereotypical.
No, I'm definitely a stereotype when it came to chicken.
What's your favorite, Mike? You like
Chicken sandwich?
chicken sandwich, burger, or
I mean, I prefer chicken sandwich over a burger nowadays. I think the one from Popeyes is good, but I don't know. Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Chick-fil-A do be
smacks.
slapping.
Smacks, yeah.
It do be.
I wish I could have had that Popeyes one. It looks
Yeah,
so
me too.
good.
Me too. I should. Maybe we just take a bite. We can't take a bite.
I'm not going to take a bite.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
it's-
slippery slope.
According to this right here, these
Yeah.
are the 13 best ones. Burger King 13, Wendy's 12.
Checkers? Yeah.
I've never been there.
I want to see what's in one.
Arby's is 10.
Culver's crispy
chicken
chicken.
sandwich.
Where is
Probably like a local place in Culver. Culver, sorry.
Definitely not.
McDonald's
McDonald's?
trash.
Yeah, McDonald's.
This
trash.
is this is the
that's the
that's
advertisement, Jolly Bee?
Yeah, Cris P Poultry.
Yeah,
That look good. I ain't gonna lie. That
The
shit look
KFC.
crispy as
that
hell.
KFC shit look crispy. Jack in the butt.
You
Jack
get
in
that out of here.
Jack in the butt.
I remember that.
Get
Carl's
that out
Jr.
of here.
Yeah.
Then we go Chick-fil-A number 3.
Damn, that's number 3.
Yeah. Church's
Church's
2.
number,
Church's
Church's
chicken?
number 2?
Yo, churches used to have the greasiest chicken
Yo,
back in the
I'm talking
day.
about, there was this churches in North Carolina we used to go to. Every time I would get it, it would look like I dipped my fingers in grease, because that shit would be just disgustingly greasy. Like, that shit was seeping through the bag type of grease. So what's number 1?
What's number 1? Popeyes.
Okay, all right. Well, shit. I mean,
Damn, man, I wish I could have that. I miss these days.
Do you not eat poultry or nothing? No meat?
It's just fish. I'm pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think the thing is, we're not saying forever, but it's just like.
Oh yeah,
right
did you
now.
change up your diet? Yeah.
I don't know for me, because when I was eating chicken, it was bad. I was eating all the worst of the chicken. I wanted the wings. I wanted the chicken
You
sandwiches.
saying, did I eat the beef yet?
Yeah.
Nah, not yet, man. I'm a little nervous, man, because I know that shit gonna slap, and I know I'm gonna be one to do ignorant ass things when I start eating the chicken. But nah, I just had to touch on that real quick, because that shit was funny. What's this dancer you got?
All
here?
right. So this is your people, Mike.
It's your people.
A Mexican reggaeton artist gets gold chains surgically implanted into his scalp. So he's the first rapper, he says, with a chain hair.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay.
So he's going viral right now
Yes.
his hair is chains. He had it surgically implanted in his head.
Okay. So, all right, we can break this down. Marketing wise, great, because you're gonna get coverage. Instantly, you're gonna get coverage. And if you are a musician, that's what you're looking for. Now, I pray this shit is real, because he gonna have a green ass head. If not, because that's wild. Like, okay, so
He does look like me.
he does look like you. That's your cousin.
Here's the thing.
So does that guy in the ad right next to him.
Here's my thing. First, like, I don't know how long this lasts. Like,
Yeah.
is this gonna like have some reaction down the road? This is implanted in your scalp.
Yeah,
2, I think about if someone wants to rob him, how painful it's gonna be.
it's gonna be bad.
Because
It's gonna be bad.
if he's touring in South America in certain countries,
It's over
you're
for
gonna
you.
have to have some heavy security, because someone just snatch one, that's ripping out of your scalp.
Could he wear a do-rag or a scarf?
Yeah, you can wear whatever you want to wear.
But that's what I'm saying. But maybe that'll help hide it if he.
No, it's too long. Even
Yeah,
if
it
you
is
wear
long.
a do-rag,
It
it's gonna be
is.
from
It is
under the
long.
do-rag.
And so, did they talk about the process of him like getting this?
Let me look it up.
Like, I literally just saw this before we hopped
Yeah.
on. I said we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why.
Yeah, shock value, maybe. I mean, It's definitely shocking, but it's also stupid. So
The first line is attention-seeking rapper.
I mean, that makes sense. It's because now here's the thing: if he did this and then I go listen to his music and it's fire, I let him have it.
But it never is. The people that pull these type of things, it never is.
It's never.
And then I'm not a fan of reggaeton, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of reggaeton.
Yeah.
But it just never is. That's why they resort to this.
Yes. Because because the ones who are really good at their craft, they not worry about their hair being jewels. I could see that. I can see that. I just think this is a long process to have to go through. I think.
How long does it last? Is it
How
going
long-
to fall
yeah.
out? Do you got to go back into surgery?
And then what about it stinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, can jewelry stink? Like, because
Your earrings stink when you don't clean them.
yeah, that's very true. Your earrings do stink when you don't clean them. So he gonna have earring back hair.
Do he do he shampoo with jewelry cleaner?
Yeah. He got to get jewelry cleaner and shampoo with that. You can't really swing in the club because you hit somebody, they gonna have a lawsuit against you. That's gonna hurt.
It's gonna be loud, walking everywhere you go, just clingling.
He can't be in the quiet place too, because that's gonna be jingling everywhere.
Now this is adult to me.
Okay.
But the first thing I thought, TSA.
Yeah, no, that's
Getting on planes,
that's very true.
that thing is gonna be going off.
Yeah,
And you're gonna be like, it's my hair.
they gonna be like, it's your hair. Yeah, it's my hair. And that's very adult. What did he have before?
It look like this.
Oh, that's
Like
okay.
gross.
Okay, that's
And that looks bad too.
that look bad, but that's better than the jury, I think.
Do you shave his head and then stick?
That's what I'm saying. Like, do they have to like cut little holes in your follicles? He got brain chain.
Is this so shocking? It's so shocking to me. It's just I was like, gotta bring it up. I have nothing more than that.
Yeah,
It's just-
Would you do one?
no. That's gonna cause a chain reaction.
all right, bro.
What
With
happened?
these chain puns.
What you talking about?
They're not good.
What you talking? I didn't do nothing. I'm just talking.
You're saying bad
I
jokes.
don't know. I'm just saying though. We need to change the way we're thinking.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
I'm dropping jewels on y'all head. Y'all gotta chill out with this.
Actually, never mind. I had a good one, but
Go what? Go ahead.
I was gonna say Martin Luther Bling.
Martin Luther Bling. That's a good rapper.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, so if I do it, I'm Martin Luther Bling.
I don't like none of the jokes. I just
Let me
heard.
tell you niggas something. I'm blinging. I'm sinking.
I don't like none of it. I don't like none of it.
Oh man! All right. Okay.
Those
So,
are just $6,000.
so I seen on IG, people stupid. This girl basically, you might be able to find it, but this girl basically had a picture of a tab. She was long as fuck, and I think the total of the tab was, if I'm not mistaken, looks like it was. Did I save it here? No, I thought I saved it. Oh, I know what page it's on. I think the total of the tab was. Oh, here we go. $6,228.05.
All right, let's talk about
At the
it.
top, she says, "As a man, you should be able to afford this." All right. Okay. So here we go. It's got to stop, ladies. If you out there saying stupid shit like this, it's got to stop. Granted, he should be a hardworking individual. Nothing wrong with that. But should is a very entitled word for you to be saying in this situation. Here's my biggest problem with this.
I'm pretty sure it was a lot of comments that people said, "Can you afford it?"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And here's the thing. So I see 2 oyster 12 pieces, $100. 2 king crab legs, $120. 2 grilled prawn. This at a spot in Miami in Brickell.
And this is just like her in the date.
That's what I'm thinking. So here's my thing that upset me about this. I see 1 Sprite, $10. I say, what the fuck? Why is
Did it say the size?
no? It just say one Sprite $10.
Keep going. I need to hear it all.
You got 2 meat sushi 60, 2 burrata 60, Salt Bay Passion 120. I don't know if that's a drink. 2 Voss Steel $20.
Oh, this Salt Bay restaurant.
It got
It's
yeah,
Salt
must,
Bay.
yeah. JW Blue $552. I guess that's drink. 1 Sprite $10. 1 spaghetti. 2 spaghettis. I mean $160. 2 French fries $30. 2 mashed potatoes $38. 2 spinach $38. 2 corns $38. 1 locum. That sounds like a Marvel character. That's $160. 2 Istanbul loins.
They got Tony Hawk.
200. Oh, you look at that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, all that shit.
But that's a steak.
Espresso.
Baklava.
The best thing she got on here is 1 tropical green. I think that's a nice smoothie or something. That sounds healthy. Sounds like something. But
Okay.
Okay.
I just need to know. This can't be this for 2 people.
yes, for 2 people.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she's talking about a date. She's like, as a man, you should be able to afford this.
Here's the thing.
Let's talk about it.
Based on the receipt,
Yeah.
they were just trying things. Cause there's no way you eating all that. To be honest,
Yeah, because that don't make sense.
like, that's a lot of food for 2 people. And then 2, $6,000.
$6,228.
We went to a lunch where it was about 30 people.
It was 30 people at least
all type of appetizers,
buying food for other people at the table.
all type of shots, all type of drinks.
Yes,
30 people.
30 people.
It was only $3,000.
Yeah,
So 2 people spending $6,000.
yeah,
That's bad money management.
yeah.
To be honest, like just at a restaurant.
And there's a big notion going around. Like, it's this whole thing of like, the man should be able to do this, and the man. It's just like, all right, man. Shut up. Stop.
Like, here's
Stop.
the thing. I could afford this. I just got to pull out investments. I got to cash out some stocks,
Oh yeah.
some crypto.
But you gonna look at that, you gonna be like, and it goes back to the conversation we had last week. It's a tax bracket thing, because when you worth a certain amount, you like 6,000. That's like going to a regular restaurant for you. Might be if you worth 10 million or 5 million or shit 1 million.
And
you know
look,
what I'm saying?
if you got it, I'm not even against you
It's not
doing
that.
this if you want to do
It's
it.
what she said.
But yeah, I don't like the entitlement, of course. But even if it was a man, I wouldn't like the entitlement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's just like this got to be special occasion. I'm just not doing this on a regular Tuesday,
No.
even if I got it, just to show I got it. Like,
That's stupid.
because a lot of these prices, and hopefully these are big portions, because a lot of when you go to the most expensive restaurants, the portions be really small.
That's what I don't like.
And you're not even full. So I'm assuming the portions are really small if they ate all this.
Gotta be.
But then you got a stomach ache. Like, you got oyster, crab, prawns, sushi.
Tomahawk.
You got steak. You got all kind of liquor. You got spinach. You got mashed potatoes, fries, spaghetti. Like,
they gotta be under 30, because my stomach would be.
they were shitting in the morning.
That's the biggest concern.
They were shitting in the morning. Like,
they were tearing shit up in there.
that was $6K worth of shit.
because and they got golden shit, because they had a golden steak, which was $1,000 on the bill. You know, but it's just the thing of like the should be able to. That's the thing.
Like, that was our Greece trip combined.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we spent in Greece combined
You tell
for
me you spent-
everything.
You tell me you spent $6,000 going on vacation. I ain't even gonna bother you. I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'm not saying
I ain't
shit.
saying shit to you. You leave. You do
Like,
your thing.
that was our flights, our hotel, all our food, the shopping,
That was
the
everything.
drinks. That was and that was a week.
Like she wilding.
They did that in
She
a
wildin'.
night.
Like, she should be able to afford it, and I know she can't. Anybody saying stuff like that?
Do you see what she looked like? Did they? There's a
I
picture.
think
of her?
is there a picture at the top? Let me look at the picture.
And what were people saying?
Oh, One
So
girl,
the dude
one girl
named
said,
it-
"I ain't gonna lie, he can have it, but he don't need to spend it. That's unnecessary." Another nigga
Can you
said,
click
"Well,"
it again?
another dude said, "Well, I'm broke." Somebody said, "Got me fucked up. We about to be their newest employees. You better be a millionaire creating tabs like this." Girl, can you
Okay,
afford
no.
that?
See, it was 6 people. It was 6 people. Say guess 6.
Okay, well, even regardless, it's what she said.
All right.
$1,000 per person.
I mean,
That
but
makes it a little better.
It makes it a little better, but still. But even what she said though, she's saying it as if as a man, as like one dude paid for it, and which he very well could have. It very well could have, but it's just the nah. It's just the not the should be able to. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, yes, you should work hard and you work. Fellas, don't do. Let me say this to the young men out there. Anytime, for example, I got prime example. One time, these girls were coming in town from Toronto, just about 3-4 years ago. The first time in LA, so you know they want to do LA shit. So I'm like, all right, cool.
I got a story after this.
They want to do LA shit. So
what year was this?
This was like 2017, 2018, 2017 probably.
Oh, you right down bad.
Oh, I was down bad.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
That wasn't the best of years financially.
It wasn't the best years financially. You know, I was still, I was trying to become a high value man at the time. But
How old were you?
29, 20,
Oh,
28,
so-
29, yeah. You get it, Mike. You
Where
got
I'm at right now?
You know, as a man, you got to work. You got to work out here. You got to work hard. You know what I'm saying?
Work 3 jobs, don't get sleep.
Yeah, you get it. So artists up and coming, trying to do your thing. So they coming in town, and so in my mind, I'm like, all right, cool. I know how to maneuver. I know if it's the one thing I know how to do is I know how to finesse and use my words and use people I know and places I know to have a good time. I can do that. Cool. She get in town and they at some hotel or whatever. But here's the thing. I'm not dumb. Like, I know I'm not the only nigga you texting or talking to. Like, I get it. And she was like, yeah, we should go eat. So I said, yo, I know a really good Thai spot. Think about my budget. I'm like, oh, we gonna first off, you know, you gonna get some good portions. You know what I'm saying? I could afford it. We could hit some Thai, do this and that. She was like, oh, okay, well, yeah. No, we really was thinking about going to Nobu. I said, well, when you get done eating there, call me.
Nobu.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Nobu.
Nobu. When you get done eating, call me, and then we can link up afterwards because I'm not going. She was like, why don't you want to go to Nobu? I said, because I'm not going to get the right food portions. And everybody that leaves Nobu always says they hungry. Yeah. I'm not going nowhere to spend $200, $300 to be hungry. And especially I'm not going nowhere to spend $200, $300 that I don't have in my account.
So I have a question for you. I think I know the answer. If you had it, you was good, you would have went.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
So it was more of a broke thing. That's why you wasn't going, because you was broke at the moment.
But also, it let me. I knew what all they wanted was the lifestyle. You know, I get you. They want to be around.
So
shit.
do you think they were using you just to pay for it?
Yes, absolutely.
Like for certain.
Absolutely, because I looked on the story later. They were at Nobu. You gonna get there. I know you gonna get there. That's why. That's why I'm not stupid. Like, I know you gonna get there. Then the next day, she hits me back up. So I'm like, all right. She goes.
Now she want to go to Catch. That's funny.
She said,
That's funny.
I heard about this restaurant Catch. Oh, you heard? Bitch, you ain't heard nothing. You know what it is. I heard about this restaurant Catch, and you know. And it's always me and my friend. I don't know your friend. And this, at the time, it's like, what am I getting from you or your friend? I know what I'm trying to get. I know what we trying to do.
You should explain,
what's your friend talking about?
You should explain to the people who don't know what Catch is.
So Catch is where they catch you for some money at another restaurant here in LA. Granted, I've heard the food is pretty decent.
I've been there once and it's actually good.
I heard it's good food.
I have another question for you.
Let's talk about it.
Now, if you had it, would you went?
I probably pull up the Catch.
So let me ask you the second question.
Yeah.
If you had it back then, would you have went to Nobu and then Catch the next day?
No. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, all right, we're gonna pick one. But I said, yeah, I'm not going to Catch. I said, what is up with y'all want to go to these type of restaurants? And I had to remember these are 22, 23-year-old women.
It's an Instagram thing.
And it's an Instagram
because everyone
thing.
who goes to Catch, they take the picture in front of the doorway or wherever that is. So it's a Instagram. Maybe it's a status thing.
Yeah,
maybe it's a.
And I didn't want to
thing,
catch. I didn't want to catch insufficient funds. So
For me, when I go to a restaurant,
yeah,
it's all about the food. I'm a
For
Yelper.
for sure.
I wanted to eat the best.
For
I'm
sure.
a foodie, so I don't care how fancy it is. I just want good food. So if it's a hole in the wall, I'll go to a hole in the wall.
that be the places with the good food, and that's what I was. And I literally explained it to her. I said, "Here's my thing." I said, I want y'all to experience LA cool, but that's on y'all dime. That's not gonna be on me. I said, if you want to experience some good food, I know places that just serve good food. The vibes are good. You can have a drink, and it'd be less than $100. And that sound like a good
So
time
what
to
did
me.
y'all end up doing?
I'd never seen them. Never seen them. I wasn't going. Because I knew the game. I knew the game. Because the thing is, this is what I think happens. Because I think certain women, before they get to town, because they know they already have the value. They know they know this man is trying to get me for my vagina or for my whatever. For Mike and butt cheeks today. I don't But so they know when they get in town, let me hit up Mike, Cam, Rome, Dave, and John.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna bite.
Yeah.
Oh, Rome ain't bite. Cool. Oh, Mike ain't bite. Cool. Oh, Cam ain't bite. John, yeah, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go get the spot. Cool. All right, I'm done with John. I ain't really like him. Let me see if Rome want to try the next day. Nah.
You're only here 2 days?
Maybe a couple of days. I didn't care after that.
Let's do two things.
Let's
Tell
talk.
the story of the more recent one that was last year. Remember with the friend? You was en route.
Oh,
and then I have something to bring up after that.
So we go now.
And then I'm gonna bring up a story.
Okay, so now we get to last year. Now I'm a more involved man. I've been reading. You know what I'm saying?
His tax bracket went
up. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So cool.
You own shorts above your knees?
Hell yeah, I got shorts above the knees, shoulder tattoo.
You got the Daisy Lukes on.
I got the Daisy Lukes on. I hate
the
that.
Daisy Dukes. You got the Daisy Lukes.
I hate it. So, young lady hits me up and says, mind you, we ain't spoke, but I guess I posted something on Instagram for me working out. She hits me up. She goes, "Hey, I'm in town." I said, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Hey, I'm in town." I was like, "All right, cool." So she's in town, and then she hits me up like when I get home, like an hour later, and she's like, "Hey, I kind of had a situation happen to me last night while I'm in town, and I need, would you be able to help me with some funds?" We've talked about it on here before. We talked about it on Boss Talk. We try to be used as vessels, and if somebody need help, I'm trying to help it, whether it's funds, whether it's time, whether it's company, whatever it is, I'm trying to help out. So she says, "Yeah, I need some funds." So I'm like, "How much?" She's like a 150. I'm like, "All right." I said, "How about this? We can meet for lunch. Tell me what's going on with you, and then maybe I can help. Even, I can just help out, whether it's with funds or whether it's with advice, whatever, but let's actually meet and talk about the situation." She says, "Okay, cool, that'd be great." All right, cool. I get home. I shower. Mind you, I move stuff out my day because I'm trying to be a good person, and cool. So I move stuff. I'm getting stuff ready. I take a shower. Cool. I told her to meet me at a certain spot in Hollywood at I think it was maybe 1:30. I get in the car. I'm riding. She texts me. She goes, "Hey, are you on the way?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on the way." She goes, "Well, first off, this is another rule of thumb. When a girl texts you on the way to somewhere as a man, something wrong.
Yeah.
It's always something wrong.
I agree.
I cancel. I'm not. My head hurt. I spilled makeup on my shoe.
My mom's sick.
Something. My mama's sick. My dog just ate an apple turnover. Now she turned over. It's something random. So I look at the text. She says, "Hey, on you on the way there?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "Is it okay if my friend comes?" I said, "No." "Oh, well, I'm in town with her. I don't want to leave her." I said, "I'm coming to meet you for your situation. So, no." And so she goes, "Okay, well, I just wanted to see because if I leave her, then I don't know if I'll be able to do this." So I said, so I pulled over. I pulled over.
Are you on the street, the highway?
I'm on the highway. I pulled off the exit. I pulled over because I know what I'm about to do. So I pulled over. I said, cool. I said, don't even worry about it. I said, next time you in town, let me know. I'm going home. Oh, really? I ain't talked to her since. I know what you're doing, because why your friend need to be there and need to come get lunch, and if it's that important to you, hey girl, stay here. I gotta go get this money. I need to go talk to so and so. Y'all trying to get a meal out of me. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. I know what's up, but like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I look on the story later, it look like you feeling healthy, like you living good out here. Not happening. You're not finna finesse me.
You hear that, girl? I know you're listening.
I know. Yeah, I hope you're listening. You're not getting it. Go ahead.
Play devil's advocate
Go ahead.
before I get into my story.
Okay.
Not all girls are like this.
No, not of course not.
So it's about the girls that you picking.
I didn't pick that situation though.
No, I know you didn't pick the situation.
You picked the girl.
But it's the type of girls you've been talking to, because you have a lot of stories like this.
Yeah.
So I got to come back to the common denominator, which is you. So you may need to switch the type of girls you're talking to.
Yeah.
They sound like IG girls, I'm assuming.
No, and see, that's the thing with the two Toronto girls. Yeah, for sure. That was definitely for sure. I knew what it was.
Nobu catch.
Yeah, I knew what that was by the images that I had already seen. I knew what that was. But this particular girl last year wasn't that, and it caught me off guard. That's why I was like, okay, I'll go meet you and talk, because if it would have been an IG girl, I'm not meeting you and talking because I know what it is. But this girl actually, she owns a business. She has a kid. Like, so I'm like, all right, well, maybe you do need something. But you don't need nothing. So, but I get it. But I had to say that. Well, I think when we talked about it, we was like, let me think about who I'm talking to at this point in my life. Because but yeah, I don't really worry about that anymore, but now I just know how to say no, because a lot of times some of these women will think they can really just like finesse you and just say whatever, and you'll just do whatever, because a lot of dudes will, especially if they got money. That's what the world is like it is now, because niggas is tricking, but I guess it ain't tricking if you got it. That's what they say in the song.
So you didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
Okay.
What's up, Trap the Sack family? Listen, I know things are starting to open up. You know what that means? Some of you guys are probably a little anxious about getting back out there, getting started, you know what I'm saying, being around certain people, because it's a weird time, we all know. But guess what? We got something that's going to make you feel real good, all right? No matter how you adjusting, you need to go ahead and adjust with some Raycons. And I'm going to tell you, these Raycons are fire, all right? Listen, sometimes you need the right type of music in your ear to pump you up, to get ready to go work out. I mean, to meditate. And Raycons, man, listen, the sound quality, I've tried them. They sound amazing. The earbuds, they don't have them buds that, hurt your ears and shit. Like, these fit perfectly in your ear. Listen, Raycons are the best way to listen. They come with a bunch of gel tips, all right? So these gel tips are for the comfort. They for all ears. And unlike some other brands, they don't stick out of your ears. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Raycons have a 32-hour battery life. So you can listen to what you want, when you want, for a really, really, really good time, all right? Listen, Raycons come with a 45-day happiness guarantee. So you can't really lose. Give them a try, and you'll see what I mean, all right? So guys, jump on these Raycons. They sound good. They feel good. This is what you need to do. Create your own soundtrack with Raycon right now. Listen, listeners get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/trap. That's buyraycon.com/trap to save 15% on Raycons. buyraycon.com/trap. Get your listen on. What's up, CTH family? What's up, trappers and trap houses? Hope y'all doing well out there. Listen, if you're not doing well, it's okay, because guess what? We got something for you. We got BetterHelp, all right? You just got to identify what is interfering with your happiness, and guess what? BetterHelp can help you do that, all right? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, all right? Connect in a safe and private online environment, so it's convenient, because you got to have convenience. We here at Comedy Trap House have used BetterHelp. And like I said, I've been going to therapy. BetterHelp has been one part of that. And it's been really great, really in tune with what I got going on. All right. You send a message to your counselor at any time and they're going to get back to you. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. All right. And the service is available for clients worldwide. And if you're dealing with anger, stress, anxiety, relationships, grief, self-esteem, trauma, BetterHelp is exactly what you need. So how can you get this? Well, guess what? This is how. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor, BetterHelp.com/traphouse. All right. If you want to stip block blue, and actually BetterHelp is good for your words too, because they can help you get better at that. But if you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor, BetterHelp.com/traphouse. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's HELP.com/traphouse. Get you some help. They gonna get you right. Peace. What's up, Trap House family? If you a busy guy, guess what? Stop thinking about what to wear. Who got time to be thinking about what to wear? That's when Mack Weldon comes in, all right? When they got a daily wear system. I know Mike need a daily wear system because he be out and about. He don't want to think about this stuff. That's why he uses Mack Weldon, and that's why we use Mack Weldon products, all right? Listen, breathable shirts, polos, stylish button-ups and shorts, underwear, and beyond. Mack Weldon makes it easy for you to dress for work, leisure, and play. All right, listen, I got some nice stylish shorts that I got from Mack Weldon and some good underwear from Mack Weldon. They make everything sit, and they fit real nice and tight, and they fit real comfortable. So you know what I'm saying? Get you some Mack Weldon, all right? For the ultimate lazy Sunday, their ACE sweatshorts have modern tailoring and pair perfectly with their ultra soft, ultra upgraded Pima trees. All right, you want some Pima trees on your Pima peen? Come on now, you want that? Listen, buy some time this time of the year with Mack Weldon daily wear system. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/trap and enter promo code TRAP. That's MackWeldon.com/trap. Promo code TRAP for 20% off. Mack Weldon, radically efficient wardrobing. Get you some.
To my story, I too have been found in this situation.
I also have been in this
I
situation.
mean, listen, we men, it happens. It happens.
Now, granted, this person I knew.
Yeah.
So this wasn't like, I knew her for a couple years, actually friends. So this ain't like just no. But she came into LA. I'm like, cool, let's hang out. Hung out with her and her friend for 3 days straight. 3 days straight. And I was raised to pay for things as a man, being from the South. So I don't have an issue with that. And I don't do this reckless. I put it on my credit card. I'm like, I have a check coming in. I'm going to be good. So first day, I took them to one of my favorite spots where we get lobster rolls. Fire. Pay for it. They offered too. Oh, we can put, I got it. It's cool. The next day, where did we go? Oh, we went rollerblading. I took them rollerblading on Santa Monica. I got it.
Hey, this nigga swiping, y'all. He
Swiping.
swipe.
Got it.
Swiper,
Still
no
got
swiper.
the video on my phone. Great day.
Yeah.
Great day.
Yeah.
She even paid for the smoothies that day.
Ooh,
I paid for everything else.
having a good time.
Damn,
And then
protein
the third day, I invited him with a friend, and we went to Roscoe
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So, spend some money.
Hey, friend was.
So that whole weekend we did a bunch of things, spent money, right? So that check didn't come that I thought was coming. This was in a different tax bracket moment. This was what, 4 years ago?
It's like 4 years ago, yeah. Tax bracket was a little different.
It
a
was
little low.
different. I was in my, it was different.
Yeah, it was definitely different.
Long story short, that shit put me in debt.
A 3-day date?
It put him in debt. Literally, I don't think you understand.
I couldn't predict the financial situation that was coming. I was so down bad, had to use money for other things. I had to neglect my credit card, and that shit put me in, it messed up my credit score.
I'm telling you, Mike, it took him 3 years to recover.
Messed up my credit.
3 days took him 3 years to recover. He said, and every time he said it, I laughed. I said, that's one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard.
It messed up my credit. 3 day date messed up my credit.
This is how bad we be doing for women. We be like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do it. But granted, you thought you had something coming.
I wouldn't have never done it if I knew it was coming. I would have did one day and that would have been fine. But everything I did that weekend, Plus, it was already stuff on the car
Yeah.
before I got to that.
Now we got this running joke, like when we go down, like if I go down to Santa Monica or something, he'd be like, all right, be careful. That's why I went in dead.
That's where it was.
That's where it was.
I had one's kind of similar, but it's not. I don't know. I used to live right here down the street. Kind of. I had my own place. I had this girl that I was talking to online, and like she's like, "Hey, I'm like I need a place to stay in LA," and like I knew the deal. I was like, yeah, sure. But like I didn't realize how bad of a situation I was in. Like I had like she came over and then she wanted food. I had no money. I like
you didn't prepare for nothing.
Nothing. I like
Well, see,
I went in the kitchen.
fault.
I went in the kitchen and got 2 tortillas and some cheese. That's it. And that's it. And the next day she's posting a story like at a club with some other guy. I'm like, yeah, you deserve
This
that.
nigga Mike made a Mexican Lunchable.
Here's the
I was
thing.
down bad.
Oh, no,
I'm
feel
not
you.
doing that if I know I had nothing to offer. Like if I know
He
I ain't
wanted
got,
butt.
I wanted butt.
This what butt make you do.
You're not gonna get it if you can't feed her. You can't give her.
I
The,
still got it. But
That's what I'm talking about, Mike.
Well, then shit.
That's what I'm
I'ma
talking
shut
about.
up.
Do
I'ma
you
shut
show
up.
her your worth?
Wait,
Tell her you on the way.
hold on. That was the first day,
that was
wasn't
the
it?
first day. Second day she was not there.
She didn't know. See,
She definitely didn't know.
No.
Oh shit.
that's
shit.
hilarious.
She definitely didn't know.
I know that was the first day. I knew that was the
No,
first
you should be
day
good.
when you said that.
Let me just.
Gotta go back. It gotta lean. Yeah. Nah, the bottom gotta be. Towards, yeah.
But that's funny. He said it was the first date. Yep.
I knew it was the first
Yeah,
day
yeah,
because
for
once
sure.
she figured out what it was, you didn't get it no more.
Yeah, that's. But you like you said, she deserved to go out to the club because
Yeah, she deserved it. Yeah,
she didn't know what she was walking into. But that's how it's just funny with the things that men do. We just try. We be like, man, I'm just gonna try. And some men will. That's why it's so important to just work on yourself, fellas. You just work on yourself, man, because all that shit gonna come to you. All that shit is there. It ain't going nowhere. Because the moment you stop working on yourself and you try to go out chasing these girls and doing all that shit, trust me, you gonna be in debt for 3 years or end up at catching Nobu. And what's gonna happen? What? And see, I know what would have happened. I'd agreed to go to Nobu. I'd have been in there and everything they would have been ordering. My heart would have been racing.
Yeah. Every drink.
Every drink, my heart, because you're not gonna go
See,
and not
look.
drink.
Look, as a man, advice for the young dudes: have a budget
Yes,
and take the girl somewhere where it fits your budget,
Yes.
so you're not feeling what you're feeling. Like, so if she orders 3 things, you're not stressing like, oh my god, I got to get water, I got to get something. Like you want her to order first, so you can
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
you can actually order. Don't do that.
don't do that. It's
Like,
stressful.
So if you would have went to Nobu, you would have been stressed. Like you
Oh,
would
it'd
have
been-
definitely left hungry because you would have ordered less. You would have been making excuses like, yeah, I'm not that hungry. I kind of ate before.
I probably just have
Knowing
a
you
little
want to
drink.
eat.
That's the worst. When
Knowing
you
you
want
want
to
to eat,
and
but you
can't
making
eat.
excuses.
Nah, man, can't do it. Can't do it.
I remember I went to this another years ago.
Yeah.
Bad time. Went to a game. Nigga was hungry as fuck. Down bad.
Just
Everyone around me eating.
what you say? Oh, I already ate.
I already ate. Stomach growling. It's not fun as
We
a guy
giving,
being.
we giving away the secrets.
down bad. So.
Ladies, if your dude you out on date with a dude, he be like, I'm cool right now. Already, he hurting. He hurting. Offer that man some food, like. Just,
So to be able, so to go from being able to barely go up the street to traveling to Greece,
That is
a long
that's
way,
a long-
and it took focusing on
Oh,
me
yeah.
and getting my shit together.
the pandemic. The pandemic made make
too.
you lock in a whole different way. You like, all right, I'm not going back to where I was no more. I'm not doing that no more. That shit don't feel good. As a man, that shit do not feel good. Like being out, like, Mike told a story on the DT stories about when the girl said, guys in London pay for drinks. You know how that hit a nigga's soul. That hit you be like, I can't afford a drink. And you honestly,
You had no business
you had
being
no
out.
business being out, fellas.
So
it's
he
okay.
needed that.
I know you want to I know you want to impress her. I know you horny. Jack off, brother. It's gonna save you a lot of time. Like just
Post nut clarity.
Post nut clarity is gonna save you a lot. Stay home.
or be friends with people. Every
Or be
time
friends.
I went to like something in LA, it's because I knew like the
Oh, yeah.
DJ and
That's
I got in
though.
free.
That's a
It's
lot of
risky.
risk.
It's
That's
risky.
a lot of risk.
It's risky because you can't want to stunt and then get there and then your boy like, hey man, I'm sorry, I can't get you orders. Because then you like, all right, now. But that's why even like when we went out and we get to celebrate now, that's why we go out and celebrate these things. Because now buying drinks, or for example, some months back I went out to a spot, EPLP, down in West Hollywood.
That was all in the mic.
Yeah, it was. That shit sounded. I was like, what is that?
Nasty.
I was like, went down to EPLP down in Beverly Hills or wherever, and ended up, I ended up spending like $250, and I had to think, and I think about it. I said, oh, this is different.
What you get?
This is it. I mean, I had a couple of drinks, you know what I'm saying? Had some tacos, had a little appetizer, you know what I'm saying? Had ordered another little drink.
You weren't even thinking about that.
And wasn't thinking, and that's the freedom that you want to have.
See, here's the thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a big flashy guy.
Yeah.
So like, once I'm wealthy,
yeah,
I don't need the Lamborghini. It's just the thought that I know if I wanted to,
that's it.
I could get it. It's satisfaction
That's
enough
it.
for me.
That is,
but I don't need the Lamborghini
because you don't want to go and be clocking your wallet when you out somewhere. You don't want to do that.
Well, I would do that before I leave. I'm not gonna do it out, because if I gotta do it out, that mean I don't need to be there.
That's very true.
So I'm going where my
true.
budget could take me.
Yes, but like, yeah. So fellas, you want to get to the point where you can just go out, enjoy yourself, and not be nervous, because that shit ain't fun.
And look, even if you are down, get creative.
Yeah, get creative.
Go
Get
to
creative.
the beach.
Yeah.
Cook at home. Say, I want to cook you dinner. You can control all these things.
I think I said this. Well, I seen it somewhere. I said this.
But you
before.
gotta be able to cook.
Buy one plate, spread it out, make it two.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. But my thing is, just stop taking these girls on expensive date that you just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like, because
y'all both using each other.
yeah, it's not like, if you genuinely like her and you want to do something nice, all right, that's a whole different thing. But if you really just trying to get some bun, I promise you, if you just very confident and poised and do what you need to do, if she like you,
it'll work.
You see, Mike, he had a tortilla sandwich. And
So
tortilla sandwich was after.
So she came to stay with you. She came to stay for the week
She was
or the
supposed to
weekend.
stay for 2 days,
So
and then left
she-
us the morning after, and then was like, "Hey, I'm staying at my friend's."
So she found
like, I'm
out
outta here.
that same day that this wasn't it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. I'm
Gotcha.
surprised she didn't leave right after. I'm honestly kind of shocked she stayed.
Yeah, you.
Like, I was down bad. And
Yeah,
I remember I saw the look in her face. I was like, man,
Yeah.
she don't want to be here. But
Yeah.
at that point, it was.
I
Just
mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think if a woman, you know, if a woman fuck with you, she fuck with you. I think that's the place where I'm at in my life. It's like all this like taking 4-5 days to text somebody back and all this shit. I don't fuck with that, man. Like you don't rock with me, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with being like, all right, you know what? This ain't the one for me. I'm cool, because when you like somebody or you fuck with them, you hit them back, or you say, or you apologize.
She just don't rock with you. She don't Dwayne Johnson.
She on Dwayne Johnson with you. You know what I'm saying? No, she on Dwayne Johnson and she don't get the Johnson. So that's what that's what it is.
But they make good stories.
They do make good stories. You got to go through these. You got to go through these lessons. You got to go through these lessons.
I think the worst one is like someone called me at like 3:30 to like, hey, you want to come over? 3:30 in the morning.
Oh,
and I
ain't seen 3:30 in the morning in a long time.
I went and I showed up, did not answer.
Wait,
like I show up outside and did not respond.
Did you wake up or you was already up?
I was it was like when I was like in my late phase. I was still kind of up.
Okay.
See, people that know me, any girl that knows me, know not to call me.
You're not gonna get
I'm gonna be dead asleep. I'm gonna be waking up in about an hour. I get up at 4:30, so you know I'm asleep.
But you told me you went to sleep last night at 8.
I went to bed last night at 8:41.
Hey, and felt good about it. Hey, listen, if there's any type of vagina that needs to be thrown after midnight and between honestly about 11:30 and like 4. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm usually in bed at
10:30. Not the one for you. It's not gonna happen.
And don't let me smoke.
Because
the more I smoke, the earlier the bedtime gonna be.
Prime sex for me, like I said, I think we talked about it before. AM,
PM.
Oh, I mean that's prime. Like, because
Right
after dinner, you a little tired, you a little sluggish.
Right before dinner.
So right before dinner, or hey man, that morning thing, you know that thing been marinating all night. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, though. I eat pretty healthy.
Yeah.
So my stomach be ready to do what it need to do.
But that quick, you just got up. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it before you just
before or after your morning
I just gotta get up and shower, handle it, shower.
No, I'm saying I know you done fuck before you shit it before.
Of course, but I mean, I'm just saying. At this point in my 30s,
is it
that's
sex
where your
then
body's
shit?
at.
That's
where
where
your
my
body.
body's
That's
at.
where your body's at.
Sex then shit or shit then sex?
No, you gotta. If you shit, you
get
gotta
that out
shower.
of me, yeah.
If you shit, you
better
can't. You
shower.
can't come back to the bed with a shitty. In the
How
morning,
good you wipe, you shower.
yeah, you gotta
We don't
shower.
talk about wiping and showering anymore.
Yeah, because Mike be just shitting and getting in the shower.
Terrible. That's disgusting. That is
I would have left too, Mike. I feel you.
That's what it was.
That's what it
she
was.
left. She saw that shit in the
She was-
tub.
For the record, I don't do that.
All right. Let's that was a good section. I like that. Let's talk about some football real quick.
All right, so football's back.
Mm-hmm.
Crabman was balling yesterday.
Who?
Crabman.
Crabman?
Yeah, Winston.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. I was like, who is Crabman?
That's what I call him.
Crabman. Yeah, he was
For y'all
balling.
that don't know, he stole crab legs in college and got in trouble. It was a huge story. So ever since then, I've been calling him Crab.
He was down bad.
He was down bad.
Down bad. with
But
the
he
crab.
was balling.
No, he was
yesterday.
he was balling
He
yesterday.
whooped the Packers' ass.
He looked like he determined for. So I said he is out here balling, but it's one game, so we got to see.
But I give credit to Sean Payton. That he's a genius. As a coach and a play caller, he knows your strengths. He knows what to exploit.
He
And
tore
just
Green
put 'em
Bay
in-
Packers up.
Oh yeah, he put him in a great position.
Yep.
Um,
That's my team too. So
Who Packers?
Packers, yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
that
got fucking tore up.
and nobody expected that. You like all right?
Yeah, no. After the second touchdown, I was like, all right, yeah, no.
He was like, yeah, nah.
And I wasn't expecting Rodgers to play that bad. That's what.
Yeah,
it
he
is.
played bad, but you know Rodgers, he be having his warm ups, and then next thing you know, they going on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah,
so.
I ain't worried. Yeah, I ain't worried. But could have been better yesterday.
and
for my
then-
fantasy.
Yeah, so I won big yesterday. It was great. I won in my fantasy, and my Broncos went to New York and whooped the Giants. It was supposed to be honestly a blowout, but we had some fumbles. We did some things on ourselves, but we whooped that ass yesterday. So they looking good. Bridgewater's out there playing like he
And you didn't want him.
And no, I said I didn't want to start him. And I apologize, Bridgewater. Hey, you did your thing yesterday. He was out there. He's a stiff arming, moving, running, throwing across the field. I was like,
He didn't play nobody yet.
all right. I mean, Giants was they wasn't, the defense was solid. Giants defense was solid.
Yeah, I ain't playing nobody yet.
Yeah, we gotta see what's happening. I hope it stays this way. I'm just gonna hope it stays this way.
Also,
I just want to get to the playoffs.
The Thursday game was really good too.
Yeah,
That one was
that's what I was
like-
gonna talk about too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that's a sensitive spot for Cam, but y'all looked really good.
It's all right, Cam. Our team's got the same
yeah,
record
but I
right
fucking hate moral victories.
I know,
man.
I know,
Yes,
I
we
know.
look great. It was very encouraging, but I wanted to win.
I know, yeah, for sure, for sure.
close.
It don't matter how great you look if you don't win.
Yes.
You could be like, "Yo, y'all looked amazing in the Super Bowl,"
And it
you lost.
boils down to what you said when you was in here. Them field goals.
now. Yeah. What about the field goal for?
It is-
Yeah, as soon as he missed it, I said it's gonna come back to hunt us. It always happens in sports. You miss something like that, it's gonna come back down to the wire.
Eagles got to win. I forgot.
But what
Okay.
I was gonna bring was fantasy.
Yeah.
For all y'all that play fantasy,
Yeah.
it's a very stressful thing.
Very stressful.
And today is a perfect example. Like, I'm playing someone, I have 99.96.
Mm-hmm.
He has 100.6.
Mm.
I have one person playing today.
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs, running back.
yeah.
He has an illness now all of a sudden today, and it's questionable. If I lose by
You
that
gonna be
fraction
upset.
of a point, I'm going to be mad.
You're gonna be upset.
I'm gonna have to get somebody to get the third string because someone got the second string and hope. But if that happens, I'm gonna be mad, and
So-
that's the part of fantasy that pisses you
How
off.
early do they be announced? Because sometimes they wait till down to the last.
Yeah, it may be down to the wire.
I hate when they do
I'm gonna
that.
be checking all day.
Because that's the shit that makes you upset about fantasy. Like I had a pretty good fantasy yesterday, so I can't complain. But yeah, I know the weeks is coming when it's gonna piss me off, and I'm like, man, here we go with the nonsense. But I'm excited for this season. I think it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We play everybody in the NFC East. We play you guys. We hadn't played you guys since we had that offensive ass game in 2013. It was ridiculous. It was a 50. We won 51-50. That's ridiculous. There was no defense in that game.
See, another great game, but it don't
Field
matter
goal.
if you don't win.
Man, it's a field goal. That's
So,
what-
is your strength offense or defense on your team?
this year is defense. This year's defense.
It's every fucking year. So again, it's defense.
It's defense. Our defense was looking good yesterday.
Also, what I want to talk about this weekend is very exciting because Dallas Cowboys come to play the Chargers, and we got tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be able to see my team for the first time in years. I haven't seen them play since fucking T.O. was on the team.
And I'm a
no, my bad. I seen them 2 years ago in a preseason game, but that don't count.
And Sunday I'll be a Cowboys fan because they play the Chargers, and Chargers in my division, so fuck them. So I hope they
fuck them.
I hope they lose.
Yeah. We got good seats.
We got good seats.
My homegirl works there. She gonna come by. Hopefully we can get some more perks.
You know why you got good seats? Because you worked hard, you focus on yourself, and you got yourself in another.
Back in the day when I was telling them stories, I would not be at.
Oh yeah,
game. Or if I was, it'll be up.
Oh yeah,
it'll be up.
Oh yeah.
I'm still up there.
No. But you working hard, Mike. You working.
We are row 9.
Oh yeah.
Row 9, lower level.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
Guess what? You could probably get some food now.
Oh, I'm.
Come on now. Come on now. We back.
I am eating. I'm eating and drinking. I may smoke before I go in. I want to
sleep in
be.
this.
I'm just happy to be there.
Just happy to be there. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. And so that's gonna be cool. I still don't know what.
This is week 2 schedule.
No, what time is that game? Okay, so we got to be there at 1:25. Okay.
I'm ready.
And we play Jacksonville. I'm gonna be so mad we go to Jacksonville and lose. But that's the games that you think you're gonna win, and you go down there and get your ass whooped. But yeah, it's gonna be a good week. So football is back. We're excited. Let's get to the Mendez moment of the week.
Ooh.
He said he switched it up on us, y'all. He said he got some artistic stuff
All right.
this week.
I'll send you the link so we can get these pictures in it too. But
okay.
You guys are familiar with like painting restorations and all that, right?
Yeah.
Like when they get like an old painting. I think the most famous one is the Jesus one. I think it's that's up here somewhere. But there's like a bunch of them now that people have been like pointing out, like just really bad restorations, like. Some are just like really bright colored and like just kind of off, and then you got like ones like this one that are this is the same one, but like ones where it just kind of makes it like a whole new, like this kind of looks like like
they just
like
made it modern.
Mom.
Yeah.
This one just kind of makes kind of droopy with the eyes, but the one that I've seen that's like the funniest to me, well, this is Melania Trump right here.
Wait. Yo.
This is in her home country.
Duh.
Wait, that's really supposed to be her?
Yeah, for real.
Duh, that's funny.
Like a hot
that's
supposed to be abstract though?
I don't think so.
No, I think they being some jackasses.
Okay.
That's funny.
There was there's a Cristiano Ronaldo one.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. But those aren't restorations, those are just bad.
Those are bad ones.
Because you're talking about the bust, the statue they did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen that before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would pull it up for. It was terrible. But what's your question about this topic?
What would you like? So these paintings right here, like, do you feel like they're worth going to see like after? Like, would you go to see these masterpieces after they're done? Because no one really talked about them before they were redone. Like, look at this one. This is just kind of.
Well, I like travel and museum shit.
Yeah. Like, look at this. This is completely like.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah, that looks like Disney.
Right. I think I like the original just because it just holds a certain history to it, and I like seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it's been tampered with, it's not. Yo, that shit.
But you got to put it beside them though. Pick the one with beside them. This one.
That shit look funny.
God.
That shit look funny. But yeah, I be wanting to go see historic shit. Like even when we was in Greece and we get to see what the buildings look like. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's fun to me. So I like seeing stuff like that. So my take on it is leave the shit alone and let me go look at the original. You know what I'm saying? I agree with
Rome. I'm biased. I love art. I love going to museums. Everywhere I go, I try to go to museums. I just found one yesterday. Like I'm going there.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the original just to see the original artwork and what the artist's interpretation was. But some restorations aren't bad.
Yeah, some of them
like some are actually really good. I love when they do like black and white photos and put it restored in color. Yeah. So I'm not totally against it if you do it right, but I do want to see the original though.
This is the Jesus one.
That shit like a sloth.
Like,
but this is more famous now than this ever was
because it's like, controversial.
Yeah, it's that's why. Well,
But the
first
first
off-
one is not
yeah,
not real
Yeah,
either.
the first one isn't real either.
Because Jesus was black.
Yeah, come on now.
So-
we know that.
I don't know who that is.
Never heard.
That's John.
You know, Jesus had the Yeezys on. You know what I'm saying?
John Christ.
John.
That was John. That ain't
It's
Jesus.
Jim Christ.
But yeah, I don't know what the artist was trying to do on the right.
Yeah, they were confused.
Yeah.
They were confused. But yeah, no, I think that's why the question is when it's always like, would you rather go to the future or go to the past? Like, future is all cool till you get there and you're just in a black hole because ain't no Earth left. So, so I'm gonna go to the past because I want to see shit like. And it's always the same answer for me. If somebody asks, what's one area you're gonna go to in the past? As much shit as I want to see, like we love Rat Pack, we want to go back there. I have to go back to biblical time. There's no way I'm not going. I
gotta
have
go
to
see Jesus.
Yeah, I have
see
to.
it. I gotta go see all that.
I gotta go see all. There's no other way to. I don't know what else to pick. Like that, it just makes sense.
If not that, Adam and Eve.
Yeah. He going all the way back. Yeah, I feel it. You just want to go. That's why the past is so great because
It just confirmed.
it's just stories that we know right now.
I think Gladiator times would be.
Gladiator time be cool, but I don't want to be out there fighting no lion by accident.
No, you'd be in the audience.
Could be in the audience.
See, I'm a
You
futurist.
would be the lion.
I'm really interested in what the future is going to be, but I need confirmation.
Yeah.
Because I can go back to the past, see something, and it just changed my whole mindset. Like, none of this is real. I've been lied to all my life. Now I know how to maneuver. So I got to go back to the past.
Yeah. What about you? You pick past?
I would probably pick past. Yeah, probably like Aztec times. That'd be
Aztec
nice.
time. What time I don't want to live in is them Game of Thrones ass time because.
But I'm assuming you going back and you can't be hard.
No, I'm just saying. But now I'm talking about if I had to live in them time. I don't want to live in time because they just be chopping shit up. They ain't have guns. They just wanted to just
Bow and arrow.
yeah. They want a bow and arrow. They want to stab niggas, chop your head off for looking at their sister or
I
something.
want to see the dinosaurs too.
That'd be
See some shit. See
that'd
if
be
that's
cool.
really real.
That'd be
all
cool.
That stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. See the dinosaurs. But yeah, thank you for your Mendez moment of the week.
I just wanted to get a little artsy today.
Yeah, no, I fuck with it.
Want to do your
All right, now it's time to get from artsy to ignorant. All right, well, not really. Well, some of it ignorant. We're gonna end with the penis section. It's just
Now, hold on. We have a guest today. We don't have a penis section.
we don't have a
every
penis.
week.
Section. I'm being funny.
This is this today.
Actually, oh no, we're not in. I got one thing before that. So actually, the guest is here. We watch Malignant. So we watched Malignant this weekend, and it just so Malignant is the same director of The Conjuring and stuff like. So I was like, okay, I like The Conjuring stuff like that. Now Malignant acting was a little
malignant.
ignorant, malignant. That's what acting was a little wild. But here's my thing. This is what I want to talk about. Why do people choose to stay in these old ass like they choose to be?
We just talked about this yesterday. I'm a thrill seeker. I'll jump out of a plane and skydive. I'll do all that crazy stuff. But you say, yeah, you want to go stay at this haunted hotel?
No, I
Why?
don't want to go
Why?
there.
No,
I'm not
I don't want to
going
wake
there.
up, see nothing in my face. I don't want to bring nothing back spiritually. I'm not into that.
Wherever
I told him yesterday, wherever I go, any hotel or Airbnb, I bring sage with me.
Absolutely.
And I burn it as soon as I get in there to remove all the energy.
Yeah, and like for example, we watched our homeboy Ennis. Shout out to Ennis. He did a one house that was them old Victorian. It was just that old ass castle looking shit that you just know a nigga in there screaming in the walls, and so and so we looked it up, and it was a rock band that was standing there, and they had stories where like they would come home and the tub would be running. And I'm like, no, I'm not staying in this shit.
They would hear screams.
They would hear screams.
Stuff like the paintings would move. Like
no.
It's the same with this. The hotel in Oklahoma where the NBA players would like stay the visiting, and then they said that they would always hear like.
Nah, fam. I gotta find another hotel. I'm not.
Find me. I'm not staying there.
Not,
give me
I'm
a
not,
fine.
Yeah,
I'm not staying there.
there.
Or if I do, I need to have a roommate. I'm not staying in there. Or all the lights gonna be on. TV gonna be on. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to see shit. Because if I wake up and the lights are off, I'm fucking running.
I was telling her about one of the scariest situations that we came up with because our old house
filled up with water.
See, no. In our old house, we had steps, and this nigga Cam was like, one day, what if you was upstairs and you was coming out the bathroom with something, and at the bottom of the steps, you seen like a figure, and the figure just went. It's like an old lady, and it was just like, John. I said, nigga, I'm a pass out. Like my heart gonna stop. I was like, no, nigga, no. People be just staying in this shit. I'm like, what do y'all get thrills out of this?
I had an old coworker, my last job when I was in Atlanta. We were talking about ghosts. He said he has a ghost in his house. It's a little girl. But he said she's friendly, so he's cool. I said, she's friendly, one, until she's not.
Yeah.
Two, where's the parents? Where's the rest of the family? Maybe the dad ain't friendly. Like, and I don't want to wake up and it's right here in my face.
God.
Like,
no.
At my shop, there's a girl who's like a witch.
Yeah.
And she likes to track spirits, and she's like, yeah, there's one here in our store.
Oh no, man.
But he doesn't do anything. He just hangs out by the doors looking at people. I'm like,
oh my God.
See,
Mike, where your store at?
I probably shouldn't say.
Is it? But like, just know I'm not coming to your job. That's it.
See, here's the thing. I had a homegirl who, you know,
It's in
she
a white
has
neighborhood.
She has that sixth sense, and she like sometimes she sees things. I said, if I'm ever with you,
Don't
and
tell
especially if you in my house,
Do not say.
don't you say shit, because I don't want to know. I don't want to see. Don't even make a face, because I'm gonna know what you done saw.
Oh yeah.
And I ain't with that. I'm not with
none
that
of
spirit
that.
shit.
I'm not with none of that.
With none
now,
of it.
Malignant overall, it's not really a scary. It's interesting. I would say I don't know who gonna watch. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna spoil for people. Maybe some people want to
It's
see.
some like poltergeist type stuff.
Nah. It's like that's what makes it interesting, because the third act, you like, oh, the third act, and I read in the comment section of the trailer, somebody was like, when you get to the third act, it's gonna throw you for a loop. And it did. I will give them that, because it's not what I expected, and it didn't. But it kind of make you say like, it's interesting. It's not as scary as I thought it was now, because I don't know. It's interesting. So I'll wait. I'll give people a little while to see it. Maybe they'll want to watch it.
It's a twist that like
it's
somebody doing it.
It's a twist, but it's not. You couldn't even guess it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just like I was the stereotype for chicken, I'm the stereotype with ghosts. I ain't fucking with it.
Oh
The
yeah,
black
no,
stereotype.
yeah, I'm not.
I'm not the guy for it.
Me and Camp, for this last thing.
Oh shit.
As an adult,
Here we go again.
as an adult, it's just certain things I know I'm not doing. Me and Cam was on a Saturday morning walk, talking, coagulating, all that good stuff. We turned down this street.
Coagulating.
I don't even know what that means. I heard it one day. We turned down this street, and there is a dog that hops up on this thing. And now, there's a fence, but he was what is it? Coagulating, changed solid to a semi-solid state. We was flowing. So the dog hops up on the thing, but where he hops up at is like he could easily.
He hops up on the trash can.
Yeah, he could easily jump up, and he's up there. And I ain't never seen this before. This nigga hopped up, and he was barking. And he looked, and he stared at us the whole time we was walking. And so me and Cam looked at each other and said, "This street is done. That's it for this street." Haven't been back
Because
there
I don't
since.
want to pick the day where he actually want to fully jump over. Because I think he was saying like, if I want to, this could go down.
Yeah, so
but
we
I'm
said,
not.
Contemplating.
so we said, "This your street. You got it." Ain't been down that street since. That's he coagulating.
Turn you into a liquid.
But here's the bad thing. In that situation, dog run up on me, and if I'm by myself, I'm immediately running. Now, even with Cam, I might run depending on the dog.
It depends.
You better hope the dog's name's Manuel.
Dog, that's funny.
It depends. That's funny. It
That's
depends the distance we are from the dog when
Yes.
he takes off. If we are a far distance, then I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
Jump on a car, jump over a fence. But if he up close, I got to fight.
And I'm sorry, Peter. I'm gonna have to whoop that dog ass. Like he run up on me.
If the dog survive, he'll never attack anyone.
Yeah,
again.
because we jumping him like a full human.
When he attacking me, you better be kicking, punching him. When he turn on you, I'm kicking, punching him.
You
Then
can
he's
see two
gonna get
niggas in the middle of the street
stumped
fighting. Get this.
Then he's gonna be stumped out. So,
He gonna be like, you know what? I ain't gonna mess with them no more. I'm gonna leave that alone.
but by myself, I'm taking the fuck off.
And I just found out last week that I didn't know. I kind of knew, but my homeboy has a female dog, and she's on her period, and I didn't know that. I guess that's the in heat process, and she looked like she was going through it. She looked much better today. She was up running around, but last week she was down bad. She laying around everywhere. She coming up wanting to cuddle, and I was like, this is some real life shit. I didn't even really realize that they went through that, and it's like a 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 week period. But I was like, man, that sound rough. But all right, now to the
Rough.
sound rough. So, one of our fans sent us the update on a while ago. We talked about a man that had a penis growing out of his arm.
I remember that.
Yeah, he had the penis growing out of his arm because he was getting it attached or something like that. So I found out. I seen they got an 8-minute update on that channel. I forgot the channel, YouTube channel. Yeah, Unilad, something like that. But I finally listened to his whole story, and the empathy in me was just like, man, because he said he was a child and he went to the street. Either he don't remember, either pushed or tripped or something. Car runs him over, destroys his genitals. Done. Like they off. Like I think he had and it's not. I don't even know if it's this dude. It was, but
how many dudes growing penises on their arm?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not the same story, but I said bionic penis, so I thought it was the same story. But the dude rolls in the car, gets destroyed. I think he has just a testicle left or something like that. So that is removed. So this is like at a young age. So he lived his life until late 40s. There's just no penis. And so when the doctor hit him up and said he now has this bionic penis form, you could just see the emotion in his face. He was like, I felt like I was back. Like I feel like I could, date again. And I'm like, damn, dog, I feel this shit because that takes a lot away from him. As a man, like that takes a lot of shit. But they showed the penis and it's like he asked him, like, he was like, that's
him? Wait, go down. That's him?
Nah, I'm gonna have to pull it up. But he asked him, he was basically like, did you want a certain length or whatever? He said at that point he didn't care. He just wanted a penis. He said, of course you could say, doctor, give me 10 inches, whatever. But he was like, I left that to the doctor's discretion. Like, just give me what you want. He was like, I just want my life back. And it was a very compelling story. And I was just like, damn, dog. I can't imagine going your whole life. Your penis got destroyed at an early age, and then you gotta just go through life and figure it out. But he said now he's happy now. He said when he gets with a partner, he'll let them know his whole story because it still looked fake. So I don't know, but he said they had to cut him open, put like a pack, something in his stomach to attach
like a pump
to attach to the lining, but he said he still feels the erection. It's so interesting. I was like, I don't even know how this really works. I want to go do some more research.
He feels the ejaculation.
That's what he said. He feels all that. So I'm like, that's interesting. Like
science is
crazy.
This
like,
man hasn't come in 30 years.
I guess not. Like he said at first.
Imagine his brain.
Well, he said he
should be highly successful.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
without that distraction.
That distraction, you should be killing it out here. Like, but he said when he first happened, they made a little part for. He said he had to sit down to pee for 30 years, like because it's like a slit where he had to use the bathroom. He say, that don't feel good as a man. I gotta sit down everywhere to pee. I'm like, damn, dog, this shit is wild. Like, but it was wild. We'll have to watch the whole story afterwards. It's on that channel. Mm-hmm. And then I seen so this morning they said when it comes to like women and having babies is always a topic, like the time clock, where they may feel like they're getting older, but now men are starting to come to this point where they're like, hey, I'm losing testosterone at like 35, 36. This one guy said he went to the doctor because he said his sex drive was low and his girlfriend was trying to figure out what's going on. Said he went to the doctor. He said the doctor said his testosterone levels were that of an 80-year-old man. And I said, God damn. So he said that's why. He said some men, it happens. It could be diet thing. It could be. He's like, but it happens to some men. He said so now there are like labs popping up everywhere where men are freezing their sperm, like how women freeze their eggs. Mm-hmm. So now men are freezing their sperm. He said now it's a big push for young men between 30 and 40 to freeze your eggs. To freeze your sperm. And I'm like, I never thought about that. Like, there's always a push, when it comes to like, even they was like saying like how women, they get to go to the gynecologist when they're, at a young age, but men, you don't really start thinking about shit like that.
Gynecologist.
Yeah. The doctor, he just say, pull down your pants.
Pull down your pants, cough.
He check if there's any lumps on your balls. Mm-hmm. He checks out your penis, and then that's it.
That's it. And
then he asks you how college going.
Yeah, and they say that's not really. They said it's not really helping you. They said because now our generation, is having kids older. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now we starting to think like because of the economy, and it's just like they getting married older. So it's like
kids suck.
Men have to. He said now men have to really start thinking like, oh shit, like I want, because they said another couple, they've been trying for 6 years. Yeah. 6 years trying to have a kid. He been shooting off, busting off, no luck. And I'm just like, that's a little scary, like, because you might really want to have kids, and they trying for 6 years. And he said so now he chose to go freeze his sperm, and maybe he might have to try it with somebody else or whatever like this. So there's labs that are popping up that, like, one of the guys that started one, he said he went to the doctor and realized that they don't really care about men's infertility like that. And so he was like, okay, I'm going to create a place where men can freeze their sperm and feel comfortable that they can have kids later. And I thought this was the most interesting thing, because I was like, I never thought about that. I never thought about freezing my sperm. But he was like, it was like, even if you're healthy, think about possibly freezing your sperm for a just in case situation. I was like, damn, you know what? Because I don't know what my sperm is like until I get with a woman, and and we see like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because some dudes, they've been doing the pull-out method for years, ain't never had a pregnancy scare. I done had about 3 or 4. So the sperm is, the
first one's the worst. The first pregnancy scare?
Scary as fuck. It's scary. You don't know what's going on. So, but it's like, that's something that men have to really start thinking, especially as you get older, like, and like even with the prostate stuff, you start thinking about this shit. You be like, damn, I'm at that age where I gotta really
that's the shit.
I gotta start thinking about this shit.
Prostate shit.
You gotta get the finger in the butt.
When was your first pregnancy?
Don't want
scare?
that.
My first one?
Don't want that.
18.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I was so scared.
18, and then I mean, here's the thing. Well, I was about to have the kid, but she had a miscarriage. She had a miscarriage, so that was.
You would not be here.
I would not be here right now.
You wouldn't even know him. You may not be here. I may not be here.
Yeah.
I may not be here.
I was that kid.
Is this decisions like that, like stuff like
small
that,
decisions,
change the course of your life?
And it's like, in the moment too, you like, I shouldn't be in here doing this. But I also should be in here doing this.
You was acting malignant.
I was acting malignant. I was in the old house. I was hearing the ghosts, and I chose to stay in there. And it's just, I remember even with my ex, and it's just even with my ex, I remember we didn't have sex for like 3 months. And when I first met, we didn't have sex. It was cool, chilling. One day she came over. I'm at the crib. She had this dress on. I'm laying on the bed. She lay on top of me. We talking. And she goes, I don't have no panties on. And I was like, me. I was like, what? You ain't got no panties on? Let me feel. You don't have no panties on. Nice. That feels nice. That feels real nice, to be honest with you. And then next thing you know, I wake up, my dick inside of her raw. And I'm like,
don't you hate when that happens?
And once it's in there,
you're done.
What you mean you wake up?
I wake up. Yeah, I just woke up.
Like you were done.
I blanked out, and then I was in there. I don't know how.
Well, I know how.
I don't know how it happened.
No idea.
But then here's the thing. Me, 21 and stupid, I was like, oh, well, she got to be on birth control, because why would she just let me do this? Like, that don't make sense. Yeah. So I never put on a condom. Just rolling. Then one day she say I'm pregnant. I'm like, how? But I'm like, oh. Well, I have been.
The consequences of my actions.
That makes sense. She was like, I was like, you not on birth control? She was like, I never told you I was on birth control. That's true.
Right.
So what, that baby would be 13, 12, 13 right now?
Probably about 12, yeah.
You have a career.
Teenager.
Oh yeah, I'd have been in here daddy mode. I maybe would have been in here. I don't know. When you got a kid, life shifts.
Training with Cam.
I remember the last one. Remember that last crazy situation?
Yeah.
This girl hit me, said, I haven't talked to her in like a year.
Yeah.
We have a daughter.
This nigga came in my room. What the fuck?
I'm thinking, I'm like,
when?
Haven't seen her in a year, haven't been around her.
Yeah.
Like, being in my bed or anything for what, 2 or 3 years from that point. I was just thinking, like, hold on, I'm thinking, man, I gotta take a test, I gotta do this. Then I thought about it, wait. We didn't have sex. What the fuck? I thought about all our situations and how it didn't happen. I'm glad it didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
And then, because she really threw me for a loop, because I remember wanting to do it. I was like, yo, get out of
I was
my.
gonna see some
I was like,
decisions.
what? You just trying to get me for somebody else's child?
And
Like,
see,
it didn't make sense.
The more the tax bracket goes up, and the more we start doing stuff,
Tax
you
bracket.
start thinking. You be like, I don't need to do this, like, cause I don't. At this age, I think like, is this a suitable mother for my kid? And it's only about 5 women I can name off the top of my head. I'm like, if we had a baby, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Other than that, you start thinking, you be like,
It's
I don't
definitely
know.
that you're thinking, but I'm also thinking like, can I marry this person?
Yeah.
I don't want multiple baby mamas.
Nah,
I don't want
yeah,
that. I
that's
would
a
rather
lot.
be with one person, be with my kids their whole life.
Be a true
the
father.
whole time.
Yeah.
Be
I
like
want to be
Future.
there every day. I don't want to be picking up on the weekend if I can handle it.
Yeah.
If I can
If you-
control
yeah.
it.
How many
So
kids
I would
Future
want to
got?
be with one person.
I think he got about 6, 7. I think with like 4
Who?
or 5.
Wait,
that Future.
Wait, who has? Is it Eddie Murphy has a bunch of kids?
Eddie Murphy has a lot of
Yeah,
kids,
Murphy got
yeah.
a lot of kids. But and I think it is this thing. Once you start making money, especially men,
Oh,
when
Nick
they
Cannon. That's what I'm thinking about.
once you start making money, a lot of people like, oh, I can afford the kid,
And I
but
think
that's not taking
it's
care
selfish,
of the kid.
and that's selfish.
Yeah, that's
'cause
selfish. Yeah,
I can't spend time. Definitely, they in different states, different places.
That's
I
not
got
a father.
Like, I don't want that.
yeah. You want to be with your kid. You want to be able to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Because I be seeing kids. I'm like, where am I going? If I have this little daughter or son, this cute baby,
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
going nowhere. I'm
You gotta
staying
take them
home.
out to eat.
yeah.
Staying home.
That's why raw dog is scary. Like I've had women be like, some women I be with, they be like, oh, I don't use condoms. I said, oh, well, we don't have sex. What you mean? Like, I'm not. What you mean? You don't use? And then they made me start thinking, you don't use. And they say, oh, well, because I'm in a relationship or something like that. Well, we not in one. So like, what you trying to do? Because
Wait, they in a relationship.
they say they'll use it when they in a relationship. When they or when they just only talking one person, which is fine. I get that, but that's not what this is. So. We're gonna have to strap up, or I'm gonna have to strap out because I'm not doing that. That shit's scary.
Or strap on.
Or strap on. Because like as men, of course, like when you get a little stupid, you be like, I don't know, like what if I just dip
But I've never
dip it in?
I've never felt smarter or like more of a better man than when I like rejected. Like
Exactly.
I leave there. I'm
You
like,
feel-
I feel good.
I did that.
I did not have sex.
I did that.
'Cause of me.
Yeah, it's crazy when you see that person pregnant later on, like within the same year.
You be like, oh well, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I almost did it.
Not mine.
I almost did it. But all right, well that's pretty much it for today's episode. Unless you had anything else,
That's it for me. I had those too.
that's it. My
We had an hour 20.
Oh, perfect. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, hit that like button on YouTube, and make sure you drop some money in the Cash App for Mike to make more tortilla Lunchables.
Yup.
That's
Girls are hungry.
CTH Podcast on Cash App. This nigga made a tortilla with cheese. I fuck with it though.
Hey,
You gotta be.
quesadilla, that's what it is.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
It was like this big. It wasn't even. Didn't even fill us up. It was
Hey,
just
listen,
kinda-
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Can I
yeah.
plug my Instagram?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Totally Michael.
Totally Michael's
It's
Instagram.
easy to remember. No underscore.
No underscore. Totally Michael.
Totally Michael. Y'all go follow him if you want to see his ass cheek tattoo.
I'll post it if you guys want to see it.
No, Mike, no.
I mean, it's his IG.
I
Post
mean,
what he
yeah,
wants.
you can post what you want, but I'm gonna block you. It's fine.
It's my ass tattoo on my.
It's my ass tattoo on my Instagram. That's not a sentence I expected to hear today. But I hope you guys have a great day, a great week.
And the answer is yes, it is.
That's it for his IG. I'm never going to it now because I'm gonna scroll past. I'm like, this is his ass. This is his ass, and I don't want my name on his ass. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
You're-